Hello, welcome back to the channel. Got a quick watch unboxing today, and surprise, surprise, it is a Casio. Can you ever have too many Casios anyway? This is one that I've waited way too long to get my hands on. This is the A700W, and this is module 3472. It is a classic retro-looking Casio. Can't wait to show it to you. Before we do, though, let's check our wrist, and I am wearing a GW6900 G-Shock from Casio, one of my all-time favorite watches. Featuring atomic time, 200-meter water resistance, tough solar, and it is so lightweight and so rugged. What's not to love about this watch? But enough blabbering about G-Shock. Today it's about Casio, and let's get this A700W started. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. The classic Casio sleeved cardboard box with the blue and white colorway. And it's all about the watch. And we got our typical plastic retail stand here featuring some of the callouts. Pretty simple stuff: LED light, stopwatch, daily alarms, and it does say water resistant, although I won't be taking this thing underwater. So I'm not sure how much of a call out that should be. Let's get the protective film off and get our first impression. We do have some protective film. Let's pop that off. And that just never gets old. Beautiful first impression there with that acrylic lens and giving us our first looks at that wonderful dial. So legible, so easy to read. Great first impression there. Loving the colorway so far. Let's spin it around and take a look at the high polish acrylic case. And interesting how it ties in. We got the brushed stainless steel bracelet. Just a wonderful looking 3-button module here. Traditional classic Casio retro vibes for sure. And I love the graphic, the silver surround there with the multicolor callouts of the alarm, signal, split time, and chronograph with sort of that neon 80s colorway. Giving it just that wonderful retro touch there that I love. And it looks like this is a mineral glass. I stand corrected, which makes Casio's MSRP of $45.95 a absolute bargain in my opinion. That's awesome, and the watch looks fabulous. Let's go ahead and wind down the unboxing portion and see what else is in the packaging. It does look like we have the typical warning, disclaimer, regulations list for the batteries, and a nice robust booklet for our owner's manual. And we do have a warranty card, typical Casio 1-year warranty, standard stuff, unboxing complete. Let's get back to the watch and go for the dismount and get this thing on wrist in just a sec. Just scroll through our simple 3-button module. Timekeeping at its finest here with that bottom right button. We can toggle between 12 and 24-hour time mode. Hitting our mode button, pretty straightforward. Go to alarm, stopwatch, split time, backlight. Straightforward stuff there. Back to our home screen. Beautiful backlight. It looks like it is an on-demand backlight, so as long as you're holding it down, you're going to get the LED to crossfire from the left-hand side, and it does look like there's plenty of nice amber LED goodness there, and very legible, straightforward controls here: alarm, stopwatch, and then your final screen is your set time mode, where you can dial in, hack the time, and get your watch set appropriately, which we have done through the magic of YouTube. And I just want to reiterate how clear and easy it is to read the time and the information on the screen. So straightforward and so user-friendly. You can toggle on from the alarm screen your signal and hourly time and turning the alarm on and off. And you can see those graphics appear as they are actuated. So like I said, so intuitive and straightforward and easy to dial in, pun intended. So what do you guys think?
Oh, that is sweet.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah.
I totally agree. It is very sweet. And I am resisting the urge to get this thing on wrist. But looking at the stopwatch real quick, you can see we can start the stopwatch and scroll back to our home screen. And of course, the stopwatch is still running in the background. You can do split time as well. And pretty straightforward chronograph here, but nice, simple, easy to read. Unfortunately, there is no time subdial, but still very straightforward and easy to actuate and run the stopwatch and then scroll to the time screen while we're timing something. So pretty easy, straightforward stuff. And again, love the legibility of the dial and the ease of use of this module. And we still need to get this on wrist, but how good is this thing?
Woo! Too good!
I tend to agree, and shout out to the Croc Hunter. What an amazing dude with incredible energy. I still miss that guy so much. Getting back to the watch, let's go over some quick specs here and look at how mild-mannered this case size is. 37 by 35 millimeter, only 6 millimeters thick, and super lightweight at 50 grams or 1.7 ounces. This thing, for the money, is a no-brainer. And what a low-profile watch. You can see it's going to ride really close to the wrist, and it's going to fit a lot of different wrist sizes for sure. And I love the gold colorway I found on Casio's website, and I may be picking the gold one up next. At this price point, it's hard to argue against. That said, if you're going to go with only one colorway, I think the silver is the choice because it does look just so incredible. And I think it's going to work with a lot of different styles and a lot of different settings. It'll just be a little bit more compatible with wardrobe and function, and it just is a timeless classic. An instant classic, if you will. All right, we're only 6 minutes into the video and we're going for the dismount. Come on, no Beta Gear, you can do it. Wow, super lightweight, as we said, with our acrylic case and our stainless steel bracelet, and it does have that nice taper, and we do get a signed buckle there with the stamped Casio call out on the adjustable clasp system. Pretty straightforward stuff here that we've seen with our Casio Vintage Series watches, and it looks awesome. We have our traditional clasp system there that is self-contained. It is fully adjustable on board, so there's no links to remove. Simply grab a small tool or screwdriver and unclamp the mechanism, sliding the receiver along the bracelet and then re-engage the clamp, and you have just sized your bracelet without removing any links, which is relatively easy and convenient for sure. Spinning the watch over, let's take a look at that brushed stainless steel case back that's stamped, and it's held in by 4 stainless steel Phillips screws. Got our Casio call out, the module, model number, etc. Easy access to the battery, which should last 3 years in between battery changes. Predictably simple and very nice. Let's get the G-Shock out and do a quick side-by-side before we get our A700W aboard the wrist. And you can see the difference in size between these two is substantial. And when we spin this over and take a look at the side view here, you can see such an incredible difference in the profile of these watches. However, the legibility of our A700 is definitely holding its own against this much larger, much more expensive G-Shock. And arguably, you've got to say the timekeeping dial, the legibility of the watch is advantage A700 between these two. Either way, a very big contrast in size here for sure. Let's go ahead and get this thing aboard wrist. I've only taken almost 8 minutes into the video before trying it and engaging the clasp. Let's see how this one feels. It feels wonderful, and it looks, wow, it looks so much different than our G-Shock. Very sleek, very low profile, and wow, so sleeve friendly. And this is going to fit a lot of different wrist sizes for sure. And this is probably a little bit tighter than I want it to be, but it's definitely going to ride so close to the wrists. And with that wonderful adjustable clasp system, though, adjustments, micro adjusting is going to be pretty easy and so comfortable. I can't even feel this thing on my wrist. It feels great. It looks amazing. And the buttons are relatively easy to actuate. It does ride close to the wrists, but I can still run this 3-button module pretty easily. And there's the backlight. And man, I forgot to test the backlight. Let me hit the lights real quick, popping it back off wrist real quick and give you a better idea of that amber backlight. Not going to be groundbreaking as far as the brightness, but still very legible, very practical, easy to use. Wish the button was in a different spot other than the upper left-hand corner, but part of the vintage charm of this watch is it's a 3-button module, and it's pretty simple and easy to use. So final thoughts on this Casio A700. It is an instant classic. It is a vintage vibe. I feel like this is back to the 80s for me, and in every way do I recommend this watch. I think it's incredible. I love it, and can't believe it took me so many years to get this on the channel. It lines up very well. It would be a great 2-watch collection with our G-Shock GW6900. I would have no reservation in recommending this watch, the A700. I'm going to get the gold one next, I believe, and love, love, love it. That's what I got for this one, folks. Please let me know your thoughts. As always, appreciate you watching, and I'll see you next time.